All right. So finally getting you to play an interesting kind of story game, Slay the Princess. It has a ton of like different stuff and different endings and what have you. So
You're
kind
on
of
a
just go with your
path
gut, what you
in the
feel.
woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're
Alright.
here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
How much are you guys paying me? Like, what is my quota?
You're gonna have a lot of options.
The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end of the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do it? Gotta hate my controller. Oh wow, there's a lot more options than I thought. Forget this, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Until I get some sort of reward for doing this. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
See, it kind of covers all your bases of what you might be
Yeah,
feeling
no,
because
this
you're a
this this is a
sociopath.
lot more than I thought. Just what I feel, right?
Yeah.
Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
You know, technically, you're correct, I assume, but I don't, like, my gut tells me I should not agree with it. You know that maybe she's the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
So just put the chicken back into the egg. It's a simple answer.
Unless, of course, you do
I
your
think that's how
job
that works.
and slay her.
I will re-egg a chicken, I don't care.
That sounds perverted for some reason.
Only if you think it's perverted.
Well, I do.
Well... Alright, I mean, thanks for telling me what to do, I guess.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Like, who am I to disagree with the narrator? Has the narrator ever steered us wrong before?
You make your way up the short path
Feel like
to
they
the
have.
cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
I mean,
Don't
yeah, she won't
believe a
want to
word
die.
she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I hate that I have two voices in my head. One is enough.
3, buddy, I'm right here.
God damn it, you're right.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright, guess we're taking the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
How? I'm assuming it's like a dainty woman. Is this just a bear in a dress? Cause that's happened to me before.
Just
The
the
door
idea
to
of
the
that's very
basement
funny to me.
creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
God.
Me?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
She sounds
Don't let it
dangerous.
fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Hi, just checking in on you. I'm just gonna continue down the stairs. I like to... personally, I feel like it's rude to not address somebody face to face when you're saying hello.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
What happened to the other one?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
That's what they told me.
I want to get in your head.
Don't tell me what to do, Junior.
That's fair. Alright, do whatever you want. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Now, personally, it's not that I need to drop it. I just feel more comfortable having it in my hand, you know? Like,
I like that.
it's like that expression, a gun in the hand is worth more than one in the bush.
What?
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
That's
You
reassuring.
step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I work in retail, ma'am. And right now, you're a customer.
I'm probably
Isn't
chained
the
up in this
customer always
basement
right?
for a reason.
No.
right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I will tell a customer they're wrong, I don't care.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I mean... Oh, man. Are you sure she's not armed?
I'm positive.
Well, she has two arms. I can see them.
The narrator wouldn't lie to me.
I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Exactly.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Because you just threatened to kill me not too long ago, and I didn't forget that.
What women didn't threaten to kill you, though?
Give me 1 second.
I know that'd be a harder question for you.
I didn't think it was gonna be a hard question for me either. You know what? I'm doing the morally right thing. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
I didn't ask you to. I came here to do my damn job. I don't know how much they're paying, but I'm assuming it's enough. Probably worth your weight in gold.
I mean, she doesn't look like she weighs that much.
Yeah, it's still more gold than I had.
Hmm.
What is squint? Squint?
Squints.
God, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
You stare
Yeah,
at
you
the
are.
princess, squinting.
Wait, I should just be slaying her. Why am I hesitating?
She squints
I don't know, you
back.
tell me.
The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, the way I see it, she's probably down here, doesn't have food. I can go and get food.
So you assume.
But they did say she's gonna end the world.
It did in fact say that.
I'm playing a very dangerous game right now. But I'm locked in this staring contest is the problem. And right now, I'm winning.
You
Yeah, you're gonna
squint even
accept the loss from
harder.
her?
So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually,
Fuck, I can't.
someone is going to have to blink.
I'll cut my eyelids off. I want to hit the Slay the Princess button, but I feel like it's going to be so much more interesting if I don't. But the man paid me a $1.50 to do this. And I'm a man of my job.
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved
You
correct.
did it, you sick
A blade
bastard.
of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck. Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
God, motherfuck. I knew I was correct to be suspicious. Finish the job.
With the last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
You know, I was skeptical at first, but this is personal just because you cut me.
Oh,
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
somehow
Less attractive
I
while
thought
she's
this would
dying.
turn out a little differently.
That
But I wonder,
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
do you really
What? I
think
said she
that
looked
this
less attractive
was
while
enough
dying.
I
to
thought you said
stop
she looked
me?
more. God damn
No.
it.
What the hell?
Oh, my
Sick bastard.
brain is just. I feel like you're gaslighting me now.
Not at all.
I will go back and watch the damn recording. I'm just inserting what I want to hear into your mouth now.
That sounds also weird.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
I mean, I'm pretty convinced.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Hell yeah, end of game. Okay, chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Okay, no.
We were talking about just having like one extra voice in your head. Well, guess what?
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
What?
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Motherfuck.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Is this one unarmed? Is this a lie?
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, You said you were positive she didn't. But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us. To death.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
What are we made for this job?
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
But I listened to you partially.
We did exactly what you said. Sounds to me like you probably had some kind of elaborate nightmare, in which case I shouldn't be held accountable for what supposedly happened. But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Please to God, do not multiverse my ass. I mean, I can solve it. But you're gonna have to give me some time.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else. She just caught us by surprise last time. She can't do that twice. So long as we're careful, we can win this. That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Alright, let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
What did you do the last time around? How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time was stab me to death. How could someone like that end the world? You locked her in the basement. What is this place?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Oh, and don't get stabbed while you're at it.
So who locked her in this basement?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
People locked her. Why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? Yeah, why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy,
Feel special?
if that helps.
No.
But it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Because my friend bought me this game.
If anyone's
I'm here to help.
special here, it's her. That was a nasty trick she pulled on us.
Alright, well.
Great. Now, if you don't
Time to get
mind,
to stabby
the
stabby.
whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Alright. No talking this time. I'll
Oh,
just get in
warning.
and do the damn job.
Before you go any further, she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't
Yeah, she
believe
doesn't
a
wanna die.
word she says.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Alright. This time, no words, just go in, stab, and go in, stabby, stabby.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay, I don't like the looks of this.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's
This
because
room
there
is
isn't
fucked
a
up.
mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
God. Fucking... Don't fuck with me.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
I was just gonna come in and do my job, but... I care about... I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us? I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous
Why is your hand
you
a
look.
fucking lizard?
I want to know the same thing.
But it was there a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
God, why am I being gaslit? I don't like this.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
I'm just going in. I'm not gonna question anything. I already said I
The door
wouldn't
to the
say a
basement
word.
creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Sound different.
Forever.
There's something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on
It
now, we're
looks
not
very
falling
different.
for that, are we? She's trying to trick us.
Everything is
She
different.
can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
I need you to
Right.
put your hands above your head and not behind you. I'm just here to do my job. No words this time, no words. There's so many good options, but like, I did say I was just gonna come in here and stabby stab, did I not?
You did in fact say that.
That's what we're going with, I guess?
That's up to you, buddy. I'm just reaffirming what you
Princess
said.
falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
I know I'm going to die.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours,
We got you.
right? Hers at first, then yours.
Hee.
How? What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
Why are my hands like this?
And then
Why
a red,
are you a
angry
lizard
slit
person?
along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb. Bullshit.
Ugh.
Absolute
Hot.
bullshit.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
I don't think I'm doing too good at this.
That you can't fucking slay a
You're on
princess,
path
apparently?
in the woods. No,
Apparently
fuck
not.
that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved
God.
and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight. Good. It's better that way. Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning. Great. So obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Fuck.
Right, that's too much responsibility. Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp. That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually. We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now. That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
Break the mirror?
You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it. If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on. You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising. It was never there. Just an illusion. Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom. Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hello.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again. Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival. Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once. Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered. The past isn't real. There's only here and now. Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
You know what? I'll try to appeal. What's the worst that could happen?
She isn't one to talk, and we shouldn't be either. I agree. Talking is boring. We should just get back to fighting her.
That's not helpful. We already tried that one, didn't we?
You were the one who asked for ideas.
Fine. Talk our way out of this. Maybe that's the answer.
You know, I'm a big fan of winners, and you've got winners in all of you. How about we stop fighting and team up? I'll let you be in charge. Has anyone already told you how good you are at stabbing things?
Nope, but I don't need anyone to tell me that. I know I'm good at what I do. The best, I think.
I like confidence.
The princess pauses for a moment to further ponder your ill-placed compliment.
Hey, what gives? Are you trying to get on my good side? You're not bored of me stabbing you, are you?
A little bit.
What? Me fluffing you up? I'm just stating facts. Yes. Yes, I am bored of you stabbing me. Can you stop stabbing me now? Yeah, I'm just stating facts. I mean, you've gotten two pretty good stabbings on me. It's the best stabbings I've seen. It's good enough to kill me twice.
And they're good facts. Great facts. And for what it's worth, you're already on my good side.
That's good.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to not stab you. I'm having fun. Why would I stop?
We should coil ourselves. She's about to pounce. Just get ready to fight back.
I'm tired of fighting voices.
But before you can finish another thought, the princess closes the distance and dodge now. Fails to hit you.
What? I didn't consent to this dodge.
Haha, yes.
Oh, you're a fast one. That's fun. But I think I can get even faster.
Now, hit her back. You dodge and parry and strike and are struck, her nicking your flesh and you nicking her skin to reveal shining metal below. But eventually you slip up. You lose the pattern, just for a moment. A blade flashes through the air, and she skewers you. Ow. Wow, she is absolutely uncompromising, isn't she? I know it seems weird, but if anything, this makes me want her to like us even more.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I don't like that we died without us knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred. Are we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference? Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
3?
This is 4.
Too many.
Oh, 4. Okay, well, no, it's 3 by my count.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Thank you. I love that about me, too.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting. Yeah, I'll pass on that.
As long as we keep moving.
Flawless idea, if you ask me. Such a go-getter attitude.
Come on, show me something new.
We're going to fight against her. We're going to have to stiff up really bad as she can't hurt us so we don't let herself feel it. Going to unconditionally surrender. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. That sounds like a terrible idea. She has swords for arms, and we don't. We're panicking. She wins by killing us, so let's beat her to it. All these ideas suck. Think of something better. Doesn't work, she kills you again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
None of this is working. Think. Think.
She skewers you.
I'm not sure if I'm doing good or bad.
Well, there's more of
I
us.
don't know either.
Let's see if that helps. Then you
Definitely
skew
different than
us.
I've ever seen this game gone.
Really?
Yup.
I'm a special type of stupid.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh. That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
What's the point? It's all the same.
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Okay, let's go again.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Oh, what'd I do? I think I right-clicked. That was my fuck up.
She skewers you.
You're cute.
Thank you.
See? We're getting better.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
Just panic. Flee.
She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time.
You're right. One last time, that's all we need. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
I don't know if I did good or bad.
I don't know either.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window?
I like your idea, Contrarian.
Over my dead body.
Stop being stubborn.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot.
Are you losing your mind, buddy?
Can't say I
No.
mind anymore.
I just have like 20 voices inside of it right now.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Smitten, I like you, and I agree.
I'm sure I can think of a better way to die.
Skeptic, I don't know about that. I'm skeptical of you.
Eh, they're all the same, really.
how about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Of her?
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Voices are in your head
we
now.
heroically strive
I don't
to
know.
go on towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
God, I love you, Smitten.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
That's okay. We're literally just caught in this eternal war with each other that practically makes us lovers in my eyes. There's nothing more beautiful, in my opinion.
I got
You
something
keep
ready for you
losing.
while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
But I keep coming back. Even if I kill her, I come back and she comes back. You see, Junior? You see what I'm seeing?
That, you won by proxy?
Yes. Literally, if we are the last two people on Earth, we both win.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just you wait, and not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Thank you.
Are you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts.
You know, not as sexy as I had it in my head.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls.
Better.
All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Oh, I'm ready.
Holy
You
shit!
turned on?
This is new for me.
Ugh.
She's gorgeous.
Looks like a Dark Souls boss.
Absolutely divine.
Maybe that's what it is. I kind of want to fight it now, damn it.
Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window?
No.
That looked painful. How is she still alive?
She's got a beating heart.
Heart's still beating.
See?
That's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Me too, buddy.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
This
All right,
is
sir.
all just
Empty your mind.
What just happened?
And it's
so
not fine
quiet.
dining and breathing.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Was this
Nah.
not serious? You went through 2 transformations, like...
You entered the Avatar state, what the hell?
You do not... Sorry, you do not act, and yet, though that in action your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach. As her blade finishes its... Oh my god, finishes its arc, you are already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Weapon clash, oh my god, your weapons clash again and again, and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. This is just a Dark Souls boss.
Yep.
The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endless building crescendo and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither you will survive, but neither you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. Did I win? Did I
I
win,
don't think
Jude?
so.
You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away. That's something, and it's left something else in her place. Approach the mirror. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you? Is this the end of the world? Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? Yeah, is this the end of the world? I don't know, man.
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
You know what? You got me there. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
What are you You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
No, you're terrible at it.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
The game crashed.
Wait, really? Yep.
So, my game crashed, then I reopened it up, and she says, "You have returned to me, though you were gone mere moments. I never left your side." Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Nice.
Chapter 1, The Hero and the
You're
Princess.
on a
Look up
path
so
in the
bad
woods,
that like the game had
and
to
at
like
the end of that
restart itself.
path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Well, I think that's it for this one. I'm not sure if I won or lost. I really don't know. But I actually had a lot of fun with this, and I hopefully will explore some of the other paths. I was not expecting that, were you, Junior?
Not at all.
I had a whole existential crisis there at the end. Good God. But we're gonna stop it here, and I guess I will see what happens next time.